at the bottom of what we call Eagle Island, and a gravel flat that comes off this bank, and there are fish that are midging. Another one. So I could catch fish on this bank, throwing a little zebra midge, but I'm not going to do that. I tied up what I think we should call a swimming scud. Tim Buckler told me about this, that he was throwing this pattern and stripping it and doing pretty good. It's tied on a 14 200R hook. This one is, the dubbing is a mink dubbing. It's actually some of Roland Duffield's dubbing. And he either would catch them on a mink or a peppy. And today I'm going to try a mink. So I came down with a sore throat. Was it Tuesday night? And I'm telling this story because some of you might identify with this. It's the first time for me. Thought I was getting a cold. Kind of went through the progression on Wednesday. Sore throat, congestion, headache. Started losing a lot of energy. I had a rough night. Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I got up. I was coughing really, really bad all day Thursday. Had one of those coughs that you just thought something was going to break. And no fever, just out of it. And then Friday, yesterday, the cough pretty much went away. I mean, I still had some, but it just kind of went away, and I was thankful. The sore throat went away, but I was still real congested. And I became super sore in my core to the point if I coughed, it would take me to my knees. So Marcia's thinking, need to go to urgent care, take x-ray, see if it's pneumonia. So I went and went to a little place on 248. I think it's called Lakes. And I saw a guy named Matt and told him what my symptoms were. And he said, have you inhaled any smoke? Now I got to back up on the story. Tuesday, Monday we moved a couple of storage buildings, and underneath those storage buildings accumulated 3 years of leaves. And there were enough leaves that I didn't want to just blow them in the lake, and so I decided to burn them. And I started burning them, and then I realized I was too close to a gas tank, so I put it out. Well, Marcia said, she was saying, instead of being coal, it sounds like maybe it was that smoke, that when you burn leaves. I said, I've been burning leaves all my life. I've smelled so much smoke. It can't be that. It's one of those things your wife says, it could be the smoke, and there's no way. So when he said, did you inhale any smoke, I thought, Marcia had to have gotten to this guy. It's like, why would he ask that? Well, he just had experience with it. He had a chicken coop catch on fire not long ago, and he inhaled a lot of smoke from the kitchen, from the chicken coop, and he had the same symptoms. He had an infection. It wasn't in his lungs. It's on the outside of the lungs. And that's exactly what happened. And I didn't think I even inhaled any of that smoke. And if I did, but it was just very little. But the thing was, and this might click with some people, um, there were animals that had been living under that storage shed, and whatever's in that smoke, there was animal feces that probably burned, and that's what I got in my lungs. So I'm on a steroid, first time on a steroid, and I'm still, my core is, feels like that had the ultimate core workout. I am so sore. If I cough, it's better today, but it's, you can hear it in my voice. Again, it's it's such a unique story, I think, because it's just, even as a kid, you know, I burned a lot of leaves over the years, and for me to get what I think is an extremely small bit of smoke in my lungs to come down with this, it's crazy. So I'm a scud. I was explaining why I've been gone for 4 days. And it's always nice to know what you got, know what the outcome is going to be. So what I want this scud to do is get pretty close to the bottom. I've got 6x fluorocarbon on here. No weight in the fly. If I feel like I need to get a little closer to the bottom, I'll put a little split shot on as I go. But I'm going to start out with no weight. I'm going to have to throw a little bit downwind to control my strip a little bit better. Wind picks up as soon as I get on the deck. It picks up. I have an extra long leader on, well, not leader, but I've tied some extra tippet on, so I'm at about 14 feet probably total in line and tippet. Man, I was not expecting this much wind. I'm only fishing maybe in 6 inches of water up there, so it doesn't have to get down that far. I'm gonna swim it real slow. Scuds don't swim super fast, but they do swim. Of course, unless I throw straight downstream, this is going to be moving regardless if I'm stripping. I think what I'm going to have to do is go up to the top of this and work it down, because I'm going to have to throw with the wind. Yeah, let's go up. Chase off these geese. They're barking at me when I pull in, so they're not going to be too happy. I'm just gonna. What I'm gonna do, I think, is my front and back motor, big motor and the trolling motor, both on the gravel. So just about get out and walk. It makes them pretty long. This way the wind's not pushing my fly. Too much. What I do have to check to make sure is my fly's not picking up a bunch of moss. I'm going to try different speeds. I don't think I need a split shot because I felt my fly drag the bottom a little bit on that cast. Try going a little faster. Try a little deeper water. I say deeper, maybe a foot or 18 inches. It worked. I think I have one of those natural rainbows. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How pretty he is. I can catch those all day. I don't care how small they are. Okay. Now I know what a bite kind of feels like. I just felt him on there when I stripped once. I wasn't really sure it was a fish. So I started stripping and pausing. Strip and pause, I guess, let it sink. Strip about 6 inches. I guess you could use an indicator. I'll turn it just a little bit more because I'm going to start stripping out in this deeper water. I think he hit that 2 or 3 times. It's a little different strike. Small one again. You're not quite as pretty. I don't have him very good. I don't want to bring him over the boat and drop him in the boat. So I think what I'm going to do here in a minute is go above the narrows up on those flats and try it. Throwing it out. Pretty deep water this time. Throw it this way. Okay, let me try something real quick. Get some of this slack in. Okay. I'm gonna try fishing up above me while I'm here. I'm not gonna be able to throw as far, but I can still throw it up there where the fish might be. Especially with that, all that leader, a little bit harder to throw. We'll see here. Throw it up there in the real shallow water. Okay, one more time out here in the deeper water. And the wind kind of quit on me. That was a nice cast. I can see Blake up there fishing. Talked to Phil Stone. They found some fish. Downtown. I saw some people catching fish down by the bridges. The bridges at the landing. We took a boat ride down there earlier. And Phil Stone said they found some fish down there in front of the landing. Okay, I think I'm gonna head up. I think I went too fast on that deeper water. Let's just try it. MDC did their shocking 2 or 3 nights ago. That's where they go in at night and they electroshock and they take samples of fish. They measure fish from the dam down to Short Creek. And they use that data to go from year to year to see what kind of health the fish are in, the numbers. And Shane said that he was very impressed with the numbers and the size, quality of fish all through those zones. And he said he was especially encouraged by the brown trout numbers, which is good because we're always concerned about the brown trout population after we lost so many a couple of years ago to the fungus. So fishing's been slow, but it's not because there's not enough fish to catch. That's the word. So but they won't have that data compiled for a couple months to supply that to the public. Okay. Let's go up and try this another spot. Okay. I'm at the Narrows. I'm way off the channel up on the gravel bar. I think I'm going to start like right there. But big motor's kind of sitting on the gravel, so I'm going to move down this way. I'm going to need to pull it up. Here's what that fly looks like wet. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty thin. I don't tie a lot of material on it, and I don't trim a lot of the fibers that come off of it. And it has a long shank. Ooh, there's that big old log right there. And see that? Blake's catching them down there on a jig. I didn't ask him what color though. Okay, just had a fish midge right over there. Okay. I guess I'll start on this side, huh? I'm still not sure if I've got this strip down right. I felt that one. Let's see, I've not... Shane told me, the biologist, fishery biologist, told me that they had to... I didn't ask him how many, but they stocked rainbows out of what he called a warm water hatchery. Now see, he took that. This is how I usually hook, like stripping a soft tackle, is in the lower lip and in the tongue. The first two I hooked were in the nose. So, not sure what that means, but anyhow, they had a warm water hatchery someplace in the state. I need to ask him about that. And they had to move a bunch of rainbows because the water had gotten too warm. And so we got a bunch of 8 to 10 inch rainbows. Oh, that was a bite. Ooh, I saw him take that. That's cool. I saw him take it the first time. Anyhow, he said, if I'm not mistaken, he said they stocked them around Short Creek. Maybe off the ramp there. He's gone. Another small one. And he said when they shocked, a couple of days later, I think it was a couple of days later, he said they were all at the dam. So, oh, so I'm seeing these fish take this. I saw him, I didn't feel it, but I sure saw him swipe at it. So I can see a little bit of a shallow area over here. And when the wind blows, I can't keep the fly there very long. But that's where I'm seeing the fish come up to take the scud. It's right in there. Yeah. Not where I wanted to be. Thought I'd strip it kind of fast just to see if I can get a reaction bite. Boy, he's a pretty one. Got a really bright red stripe. Hopefully he's not going to come off because I'd love it. Look how pretty he is. I just don't have him very good at all. See? God, he's pretty. Okay. Stripping fast. I mean, this is how I strip a soft tackle. I just missed another one. Cool. I like this. And these are some chunky rainbows. Look at that. Hardly any spots on him. Isn't that pretty? Again, I don't have him that well. Those last two were in the corner of the mouth. Okay, I'm going to try throwing a little bit more to the middle or to my left. It seems like there's a lot of fish over there. Let's see if I can do the same thing over here and kind of behind the boat. Oh, wow. He hit that one on the paws. He hit it hard. Sorry, my camera was not pointed in the right stinking direction. It's another pretty one. Pretty stripe. So I'm going to edit some of that out. I said that was my last cast, but I'm going to fish over a little bit further on my right. I'm going to get more of a swing on the retrieve. It should be okay. So I was fishing down here earlier. I see fish out there. That's how shallow it is over there, about 80 feet. I can see fish feeding on the bottom. It's a little bit out of my range. There's a fish that just came up and edged. See if I can catch him. Okay, I'm gonna cut my trolling motor off. Drift down a little bit. Back in. Oh, I had one. Now I can reach that spot that I was seeing those fish. They're all on top of that gravel bar. Ooh, I see a big fish. I see a real nice fish. I don't know if I can catch him or not. He's just sitting there. These are all about the same size. Oh, this is a blue heron survivor. Look at that. That'll leave a scar. I had him good. Okay, I gotta turn back around because the wind swung me back. Okay. I haven't had to use my net yet. If I can catch one that I can use my net. Okay, where's that big fish at? I don't see him now. The wind started blowing, so it's harder to see. So he was right in there. So it's easier to hook these fish than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I think I got some moss or something on my fly. It feels heavy. Well, I guess he's still wanting to eat it. That's the smallest one yet. I'm going to have to go down and give those guys some flies when I leave. One more. It's the most fish I've caught on one cast in a while. Oh, missed him. Oh, he was tiny. Oh my gosh. That was probably creek chub or something. I don't know. I've slowed it down a little bit. Okay. Every time I say one more fish, they quit biting. Whoa, we got a bunch of clouds came in. Did they actually bite better when it was sunny? Kind of biting it shorter. Again, short bite. Last cast. Really, they quit biting when the sun went behind clouds. Or they're not biting as aggressive. There was a fish, and I just missed him. Not as aggressively. Okay, I gotta go. Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad something I tried worked. And I'm sure other people do it, especially the dam. That's nothing new. But I'm gonna keep trying some different varieties in different places. So um, it's good. It's nice that fish are biting. So thanks. See ya.